sé cuál me voy. El ferro, el Porsche, la C3 o el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Croix, viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo, tranquilo en la mía es que estoy. El Richard Zafiro, Dios me los bendiga. Mis hijos no nacerán como Floyd. Las baby le llegan, los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tú ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Porque mi tiempo me vale dinero. No te asustes si te enseño todos los ceros. La vida me bendijo porque me mero. Soy mi jefe, so hago lo que yo quiero. Aquí arriba no llegan. Tú sabes que aquí es real. Me venga a afrontar, preguntarle al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. No existe quien me va a parar. Se juntaron todos para quererme frenar. Saludos.
Inside American Family Field in Milwaukee, where the roof is closed for comfort. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Mets and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's Brewers baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Eric Lauer is on the mound for the Brewers in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
So here's Brandon Nimmo, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I'm really going to have to keep a close eye on Brandon Nimmo. He's got an on-base percentage of over 400 coming in. The elite hitters in the game put up numbers like that, so he has to be feeling really good about what he's done so far this season. I'm sure his club is pleased just as well.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. 1-0 the count. Fouled off. A shot down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
He's been called. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big right now.
Here's Javier Baez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he begins the game just a single dinger shy of 30 for the year so far. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
And he just manages to get his hand in. Lindor, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he takes a called strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes now.
Here comes the 1-2. Is blasted out to left center. This one's deep and not coming back. Gone! Two runs on the board after the home run by Javi Baez. And even 30 home runs on the year as the Mets are out in front now 2-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, and they take the lead.
Batting fourth.
So here's Pete Alonso.
Pete.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. And he begins play with a very respectable 35 home runs for the season. Now the 1-0.
That's ball two.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be giving that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
And it's fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Vogelback in foul ground, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So the bases are empty with two gone now. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Popped up. 2 out, nobody on. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. There's a line drive, base hit to left field. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their third hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
So now to the plate, Jonathan Villar. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Now the 1-0. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kane is under it. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first at American Family Field. It's now 2-0 New York. Tylor Megill is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
He's set, and the pitch. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
At the plate now, Willie Adames, as he'll lift it up in the air. This is back behind second. Here's Baez to make the catch, and that becomes out number 2. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. Who stands out to you, Danny?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. He's got a batting average of over 400 with runners in scoring position coming into this one. I love watching him in those situations because he gets really dialed in. Hopefully we get to see some of that today.
So no need to wait, as here he is. Shot to third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he will make it up to second as he advances on the throwing miscue. My goodness.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Garcia.
So here's Avisail Garcia as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Racing back, the right fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and even 30 home runs on the year as the Brewers have come back to tie things at 2.
Well, that lead didn't last very long. Great swing of the bat right there to get your team right back in it and tie this one up.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Omar.
To the plate now, Omar Narvaez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The 1-0 pitch. Lifted down the line in left, but this will wind up being a foul ball.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The 1-1. Hit out towards second. Baez able to get there. Over to first, and that retires the side. But the Brewers do get 2 on this 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Now to bat, James McCann. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Number 33, James McCann.
And now the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Yelich going back. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left, number 10 for him on the year, and it's given the Mets a 3-2 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn.
6.
As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 7 homers and 34 driven in. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Slider finds the zone for a strike. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. That misses. 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Megill.
Into the box now, Tylor Megill. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's going to land foul. A 1 pitch on its way. 1 out, nobody on. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes. A little bouncer. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Now a swing and a ground ball for Wong at second. He's got it. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. We'll go to the bottom of the second, and New York's taken a 3-2 lead. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar.
Third baseman, Eduardo Escobar.
First pitch of the AB now. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Escobar is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1-2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit.
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right. 29 home runs for him on the year, and the Brewers have drawn even now at 3-3.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
The first baseman, number 20.
Daniel Vogelback's next. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 8 home runs and 21 driven in. The 0-1 pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Another 1-2 delivery.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Batting 8, the center fielder, Lorenzo.
Next for Milwaukee, Lorenzo Cain. First pitch on its way.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner aboard at first with nobody out in a 3-3 tie. He's running. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Stepping in now, Eric Lauer. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. 1 there, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the AB on its way as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
On the ground to the right side. There's Baez. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him, and the side is retired. But the Brewers get a run, and it comes here on the long ball. We've played 2. We're tied now with 3 apiece. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here as Francisco Lindor gets ready to kick off the inning. First offering. Francisco Lindor is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. And this is high, a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
The 2-1 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
And that brings up Javi Baez.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
Lindor on at first, nobody out. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
So now here is Pete Alonso looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. First delivery to him. Strike taken up in the zone. First and second here with nobody out. And that one yanked just foul. Here's the 0-2. Fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Fouled off. None out. Runners at first and second. Here's another 0-2. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Wong. Step on the bag for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. Next for the Mets, Michael Conforto. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
0-1 count. Here it is. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get an auto swing.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. We're back at American Family Field right after this. Digging in now for the Brewers, Willie Adames. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
A double.
From the stretch. Fastball in there for a called strike. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Full count now, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Count still full, 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Hard hit ball to second. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting.
So one out and nobody aboard. And that'll bring up Christian Yelich. Here's the first pitch.
That's a ball. Count 1-0.
Bases are empty, one man out. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Strike called, 2-1. Now the pitch. He stays alive, still 2-2.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Up next for Milwaukee, the right fielder.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia.
He jumped all over breaking stuff last time up on that homer. So I got to believe in the back of his mind, he knows he's probably getting a fastball in during this sequence.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Throw over to first. 3-3 our score with a man on at first and 1 away. And again a throw and the runner back. Runners off for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. And in fact there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. 3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Fly ball right down the line in left. Megill is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Next up, Omar Narvaez, runner in scoring position with Sukan. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. He's set. The 0-1. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The set and the 1-1. Up high. 2-1 now.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Ready with the 2-1. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Back here in Milwaukee as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Jonathan Villar stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. The 1-0. Hit hard towards center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
The catcher, number 33, James McCann.
Standing in now, James McCann. A swing and a ground ball to third. throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and both runners are going to be safe.
Now batting, number 6.
So here's Jeff McNeil. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up. Pops this one up. But this will land untouched. VR on second. McCann on at first with nobody out. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
At the plate, Tylor Megill, and he tries to move those runners up a base, but this is a foul ball. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 0-1, here it comes.
1-1. Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Here it comes on 1-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
And they do have him bunting with 1 away as he puts this one down. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop. But luckily it doesn't get far enough away to allow the runners to advance. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. First offering on its way.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Ready with the 0-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. In the air out toward right field. On the move is Garcia. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Mets leave them loaded through 3.5. We're all even at 3 apiece. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading up for the Brewers,
ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be the switch-hitting third baseman, Eduardo Escobar.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Now the 0-1.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
In now, Daniel Vogelback, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. 3 runs, 3 hits, 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Two and 0 to the Brewers center fielder. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And no offer there from Cain, and he's aboard. It's ball 4.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
Cain runs. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Cain at second with 2 down. Fastball called for strike 2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Now the 0-2 fastball, and it's strike 3 called. Oh, that looked inside, but instead it's the 3rd out of the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. 4 innings in the books, tied 3-3. Aaron Ashby, a 6-foot 2-inch left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill. At the plate now is Javier Baez. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. First pitch on its way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Line to left. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
The first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
Into the box, Michael Conforto, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Mets go down 1-2-3. Halfway home, tied at 3.
Name is Fats, and yes, I'm a never stop me from being a good wager. I get respect from observers.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Colton Wong.
The second baseman, Colton Wong.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hops this one up, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Nimmo. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
So next to hit is Willie Adames. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 1 out, nobody on. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Seared down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next to dig in, Christian Yelich. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. And Megill will put it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. 5 innings complete, all tied 3-3. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Jonathan Villar.
Jonathan Villar.
First delivery to him. And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball two. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number one. Up next, James McCann. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty, one man out. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so when he got the changeup, he was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Into the box now, Jeff McNeil. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball one. McCann, the runner at second with 1 away. Grounded to the right, reined in. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now. Dominic Smith will be charged with the job of getting that guy home, as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch, as he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Comes set, the 0-1. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Mets strand 1. On to the bottom of inning number 6. Tied 3 apiece. Trevor Williams enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Avisail Garcia. And he'll try to start things out here for the Brewers in their half of the 6th. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. The 1-0. Narvaez is on deck. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
3-1 fastball, middle cut, and he didn't miss it. That's the fight throughout the course of the game, to get yourself into count leverage and capitalize.
So now to the plate, Omar Narvaez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 home. That's popped up. And this is going to be a foul ball. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Well, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Here comes the 1-2. Hit down the third baseline. Way to get dirty. The throw to first. He is out. So a really nice diving stop down there at third, and here it is again with show track. The stop is obviously great, but the arm strength on the throw is what impressed us. It's not easy to throw a ball that hard after popping up from the ground. So here's Eduardo Escobar as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Comes set with the 0-1. 1 out and a runner on second base. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. And it's fouled away.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
3 balls and 2 strikes to Eduardo Escobar. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. So here is Daniel Vogelback, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First offering on its way. 2 out here and a runner at second. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
The count now at 2-1. Two and 1. Here it is. Left side, but well foul. The set and the 2-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Brandon Nimmo. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First pitch coming, here it is. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The next 3-2. Oh, here's a shot out to right center. Around first, he's digging for second. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap into right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. In the dirt, and now let's see. The throw will go to third, and oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a fly ball, but far too shallow to get that run in. Garcia has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And the throw comes in, and they will not try sending him as that go-ahead run remains at third with 1 away now. Next, it'll be Javier Baez, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
He's set. Here it comes. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
The 1-0 home is a fastball down below the knees.
Runner on third, sac fly situation, right? 2 pitchers down. Really good job of patience trying to get a pitch that he can lift into the air to drive that runner home.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
That one's in there. 3-1.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
The 3-2 pitch. And he misses with 1 here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and 1 away.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Hunter Strickland will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jace Peterson will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Now the 1-0. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Only play will be to first, so they get the out, but credit the RBI as the go-ahead run is in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Michael Conforto is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
The 0-2, and that one got a piece of him.
Yeah, there's no question that this one got away from him. He was cruising, had him down 0-2 with 2 outs, and he's going to be pretty unhappy with that. You never want to give an offense new life in an inning.
Standing in now, Jonathan Villar, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. And he makes the catch to retire the side. Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. 7th inning stretch time upcoming here in Wisconsin. The Mets are out on top, 4-3. In now is Lorenzo Cain. Comes into this at bat 0-for-1 in the ballgame.
No, you're only down 1 right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus, stuff diving all over the plate. It's gotten a lot tougher to scratch across runs against these teams' bullpens.
Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. One and one the count now. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning, it's so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
At the plate now, Jace Peterson. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He'll come in here at 259, 6 home runs and 32 driven in. On, could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Shelton.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Here's Colton Wong now. Here's the first pitch. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And he throws a cutter right by him to take control, 1-2.
Looped under that one with that swing, which tells me he was probably anticipating it being a sinker.
Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Gone in order are the Brewers. They still trail it here, 4-3. Daniel Norris has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. New inning set to get underway, and next to hit is the catcher, James McCann. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Line hard into left. Yelich is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Next up for New York, Jeff McNeil. He grounded out last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Norris offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Popped him up. And this is taken in for the second out. Luis Guillorme gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. He comes in at 262 on the year. 1 home run and 5 driven in. Swung on but fouled off to the left. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a liner. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
At the plate, Brandon Nimmo. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Here's the 1-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate, 2-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Guillorme stands at second with 2 gone. This one's flared out toward left. Adames makes the catch to end the inning. 2-out double, left stranded. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Heath Hembree is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and up next will be Willie Adames.
Not shortstop, Willie Adames.
Now the first pitch. Oh, and that runs in and gets him. So now the potential tying run is aboard to lead off the inning.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
And here's Christian Yelich now, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 2-0 on the way. A runner at first with no outs here. A 3-1 count to the Brewers left fielder.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a liner.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Got him.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is stranding him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
So here is Avisail Garcia as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 delivery.
That's ball 2.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Now the 2-0 is a fastball looked at for a strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The 2-1 home.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And he rolls over this one foul. We'll do it once more. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Into the box, Omar Narvaez.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. They can't make the tag on him. He's safe. And they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
Now batting.
You know, it's awfully difficult to score runs late in the game after being down by 1, D-Row. That base hit drives in 2. That's a huge base hit.
What a momentum swing. What an AB right there. Now you got to grab your leather and go out and flash some D for the boys.
Seth Lugo enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Eduardo Escobar standing in. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Swing and a little tapper. The 1-2. And another foul ball. Now another 1-2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Tyrone Taylor will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. He's set and the pitch.
That's a ball.
He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 11 home runs and 41 RBIs. Fastball well outside.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo.
Stepping in next, Lorenzo Cain. No hits to this point. Has a look, now the pitch.
1-0.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Narvaez at second, Taylor at first, 2 out in the inning. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The set and the 1-1.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Here's the 2-1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
A good pass of that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We've played 8 full. It's the Brewers 5 and the Mets 4. Josh Hader comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Into the box, Francisco Lindor flew out last time up. From the stretch. The 1-1 home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. King is there, and he has it for the first out. Now to the plate, Javier Baez. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
1-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Pete Alonso. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Ball 3. Michael Conforto will be next. .30 pitch. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Jose Peraza will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. So stepping in is Michael Conforto, trying here to plate the tying run from second. First pitch on its way. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Conforto brings in a batting line above the 450 mark. Do not sleep on his at-bats, folks.
Yeah, this is a great spot for him right now. He just seems to have been picking up left-handed pitching great all season long.
The 1-1 home. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Jonathan Villar stands in as he looks at a called strike.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
And he lays off for ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
1-1. Here it is. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Kane going back, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
This evening's game comes to an end 5-4, the final tally. Milwaukee with their 90th win, best in the division. Daniel Norris earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Josh Hader hammers down the save, his 31st of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Brewers, 5 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Mets, 4 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 10 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at American Family Field, 41,900. The Brewers thank you for attending tonight's ball game and remind you to please drive home safely.